Hello and welcome to a new video from me. Today I am talking about various topics, especially the 23 points of a raw vegan lifestyle. And before we go in, I want to make an announcement. That means on my YouTube channel, the next time comes various deep topics about a real healthy lifestyle, and I'm planning a good and big program for all people of my program, of my subscribers, which have signed in to follow me on WhatsApp, Facebook, Telegram, and whatever. And if you want to join me for greater and bigger more deep insights into all my content, I will link down below after the live stream is over all the channels where you can follow me, because I invite you all to follow me and make our family, our community here great. So I hope you had a wonderful Shabbat, because it is now here. The Sabbath is now over. I wish all of us a great and blessed new week. And today we are talking about the "23 points of a Norwegian lifestyle." Because with them you will have the success to true health. And the first point I am talking about is green leafy vegetables. Point number one. Green leafy veggies. That means all leaves, all herbs, all white plants, all everything what is green, because green chlorophyll is life, is blood, is oxygen, is cell food. Without chlorophyll, without zero is death. You see it also on the when we have autumn. Autumn is symbolized seeing going death and sleep, and you see when the leaves release everything, because they prepare to throw off the leaves, they get colorful. And green is life. Green is life. You will hear it over and over again in my various videos, and this thing is what I will always tell you. Eat green. Here we have eat green. Drink green juices. Of your entire you should get of your day 60% till 80% green in your entire portions of your servings. Always green, many green stuff. So then we have vegetables. Then we have second point, vegetables. And that means raw and uncooked. And that should be your basic. You should take many green leaves, then add vegetables, and then you have a very full packed dish. And green leaves means also all wild plants. And you see various of my recipes which are full packed of green leaves, vegetables. That is the basic of your lifestyle. So we erase a bit so that we have again place on my board. And after that we repeat the 23 points at the end, but we go quick through all points. And we have now green leaves and vegetables. Then, you know, many people say, but I need sweets. I need something sweet because green tastes bitter. But bitter substances are the basic number one. But if you want to get cell food, we have number 3, fruits. And that means also raw and uncooked. Fruits are liquid cell food. Is full packed with protein. The highest fruit is guava, for example. Sugar, but this kind of sugar is cell food for your brain, especially brain. Then it has fat, like avocado. And you can make with them. Fruits are perfect for fasting. Monomeals. And to detox. And about those, especially all those topics, we go step by step each single day. We will go in depth. My entire channel is all about this stuff, because I think when you get your own freedom again to understand who you really are and how to get back your right of full health, you will understand that you don't need to give your rights into someone else's hand. Now we have number 4, Legumes. Like lentils, soybean, peas, beans. They are the full packed protein and substances in the protein. Then polyphenols, fat, especially omega 3, and you have polyphenols, and they are against cancer, inflammations, against all topics of hormone disbalances, all about. That's why I say the more you eat, the more healthy you eat, you cannot be sick. All the foods you will see, all the stuff you see here is helping you to step out of the trap called sickness. You are not meant to be sick. Then we go now further in point. We repeat. First point: green leafy veggies, vegetables, fruits, legumes. Then we have point number 5. That's seeds and grains. Seeds like chia seeds, flax seeds, grains must always be whole grain. Zero refined. Then also all the gluten-free versions are good. Then number 6, we have nuts. All kinds of nuts. All versions of nuts. We have point number 7. Algae. They have vitamin B12. they have iron, they have iodines, chlorophyll, protein. And that is why I'm always saying your entire plate should be very colorful. All of those things should be in. Number 8 is healthy oils. That means nothing refined, and you should look on the balance between omega-3 and omega-6. Unrefined. No cheap oil. Then point number 9 is sprouts, especially from broccoli, legumes. You can sprouts are full of chlorophyll, protein, fat, but so full packed that you can even depend just on sprouts. They are really superfood. I consider sprouts as superfood. 10 is filtered water. Water filtered. Juices. Smoothies. Green juice. Grass juice. Because you need in your body minimum 3 to 4 liters water, and especially the cell water out of fruits, vegetables. About that comes soon a video. Now we have to erase a bit because we go now to point number 11. Yes, here on my YouTube channel you will feel like you're being back to school, back to new lessons, because in my opinion I am supposed to tell you what to do and what not, because I have studied 6-7 years long healthy lifestyle, and it would be a shame if I keep it by myself. That's my opinion. So if you really want healthy lifestyle, you have to keep those points. We have now point number 11, spices. All spices in various. There are so many spices which you can take, not just salt. I don't talk about salt. I talk about pepper, herbs, turmeric, ginger, all those things. Then point number 12, we have wild plants. And to those people which don't know wild plants, I can say to you, learn your local plants. Most of the time food is free outside, but you don't know, and that means you will end up hungry. And why do I say so much about wild plants? Because they are not unchanged. They are full packed in their origin cells, in their origin, how they grew. Bitter substance, chlorophyll. We repeat, chlorophyll is, in my opinion, point number one why I would choose them. Then protein, bitter substances. Bitter is the opposite of sweet. If you crave so much sweet, sugary stuff, you should choose yourself bitter substances. Point number 13 are mushrooms. And medical mushrooms. Mushrooms are vitamin D resource, and they are full of protein. And vitamin D is the plague and a pandemic in this entire universe, because they say no to sun and sunscreen and such things, Then we have point number 14. And don't shut down because you hear it. That's cannabis. Cannabis is full packed of protein. Vitamin D is full packed of chlorophyll. It is a healing plant. It is a holy herb. It is cleaning you from literally every single illness. And you can make out of it tea, salad, seeds, and then it's hemp. Mostly it's called then hemp hearts, hemp seeds. You can make out of it clothes for those who want to really live just by nature. You can make out of it oil. And yes, you can smoke it, and it does not destroy your lungs. In the opposite, it is clearing your mind, clearing everything. Then point number 15 is dry brushing. About that comes soon a video. Dry brushing is activating your entire system to detox. It is mostly detox. Then you should avoid point number 16, no fluoride, because fluoride is destroying your teeth, destroying your brain, destroying everything. Point number 17 is tea. White tea, green tea, black tea, herbal teas, rooibos teas, all teas, but 0 sugar. Or with stevia. Stevia is natural sweetener. Point number 18 is coffee. And here moderate or decaffeinated without caffeine. Number 19, cacao. Point number 20 is good supplements. And those supplements are B12, vitamin D, vitamin K2, magnesium, astaxanthin, and many others. Then, point number 21 is bitter substances like found in Tistel. Green wild plants, everything what is bitter, like also like grapefruit and such. Then point number 20, zero sugar and salt. Zero sugar and salt, unless it is naturally in a plant, in a fruit, whatever. No, don't come with refined sugar and refined salt, because that is a drug. To sugar, fat, cheese or milk and salt is drug. It is like heroin on your brain. Point number 23 is colloidal metals. About that topic comes a new video, and I link a link down below so that you can check out what type of products I am using, because they are detox, and they go into the cells and give energy and are antiviral, antifungal, antibacterial. And now you see the 23 points are so easy. Some say it is so difficult to follow such diet. I tell you, yes, in the beginning it can be difficult, but I tell you, it was if you start, it won't be difficult, because your body takes 6 months minimum to change into a new behavior, a new lifestyle. 3 months alone are already enough for such type of lifestyle. And now we talk about the points you should really get rid of when you want to apply such lifestyle. I know today comes hard topic, but I have to do that because it is my job to tell you this. So, what does health destroy? Oh yes. First, meat. Meat. Chicken. Fish. Milk. Why meat? Why chicken? Why fish? Why milk? I explain you. No milk product, eggs, honey, animal products, proteins. Why do I say that? Because all those things are dead. This is dead food. This all is dead food. There's no life in them. No life in them. When you eat them, they are dead, and they cause toxins. Toxins in your gut, in your everything, everywhere. They cause cancer, tumors, all sicknesses you can imagine, then they often change your DNA and hormones, and that can change even your length of your life, shortens 30% lifetime. And then point number 2, processed food. Fluoride, sweetness, dyes, all E numbers, chemicals. Why? Cheap food is expensive sacrifice. Why? Because it is shorten your life. It brings you in a hospital, and the hospitals want to get your money and then later your life so that they can get the organs. Processed food is making you fat, is changing your DNA. It is changing your DNA. It is shorten your life. It changes your hormones. It is dead. There is no zero vital nutrients, and there is zero usage for the body. The body cannot take it. No? And what is now? What is now? That's one thing I tell you. God in the entire universe was very clever to tell us what to do. He said in Genesis 1:29 what should be our health, what should be our nutrition, what should be our health lifestyle. And in my opinion, if we walk back to a true lifestyle, slow lifestyle, ethnic lifestyle, we can prolong our quantity of our very own life. And I think you don't really want to shorten your life. Then you should take the responsibility and start living it. Start living in a way that it is prolonging your life. And I want to read something for all of you. Because, in my opinion, we were meant to care about animals. Do you really know what type of life we were meant to live. And also all those things, when you eat healthy, the 23 points we were talking about, you get rid of parasites, get rid of all sicknesses, get rid of all cancers, everything like that. And you need also a quantity of sleep, quantity of rest. That's why God gave us the Sabbath. The Sabbath was given us to rest. I have had some deep thoughts. That is something what I want to read. Most people cannot or do not want to admit that they cannot endure the pure divine love that lives in animals in its purest form, because animals have never lost the connection to Eden that humans have lost. Man is deaf, blind, and insensible to the breath of Eden, which resides in the animals. When we notice it, we cover up the screaming wound within us with everything else, but we are too proud enough to take the time to understand what lives in animals and nature. They are true spirits of nature trying to bring this to our attention, but we have become jaded. To draw our attention to this, Adonai did not take the animals away from us. He could have done it so after the fall. Animals are poor creatures with loyalty like no other, full of love, honesty, purity, dignity, and childlike, God-ordained trust and play. Animals love more than you can give them in return. We are indebted to them, and often man becomes a beast towards them as we become towards Adonai Yeshua HaMashiach, whom we crucified when we crucified him through our sin and pride. In order to satisfy the greed for money, greed for power, etc., people presume to raising and slaughtering animals for the meat, milk, egg, fish, honey, clothing lobby, abuse animals for animal experiments, tutoring animals in zoos, parks, breeding clubs, hunters, breeders. Give up animals if you don't feel like having them anymore. To destroy animals en masse in killing stations. No matter how much I think about it, the more I'm convinced that people will only appreciate nature and animals again when they have found their way back home, arrived in Eden with Adonai. Animals are angels without wings and are there to show people what awaits them in Eden when heavens and earth are recreated. Eden is home to this true and pure love. Love without equal. Love is full of loyalty, honesty, purity, dignity, and childlike God ordained trust and play. Atmosphere filled with glory and praise, with eternal peace and true freedom. Animals and nature are signposts to Eden. And I hope this type of live stream has helped you to get into a deeper truth, a deeper understanding what is ethnic lifestyle about, raw vegan lifestyle, and I hope I will see you next time back to a new live stream or in my normal videos, and let me know in the comments if you want more like this. And shalom. Have a blessed week, everyone, and let me know if you want more like this and have more questions. Shalom.